Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the watch list by Magenta Trade. Today is Tuesday, and today is sorry, my bad. Today is Wednesday, and today is the 13th of July. I got caught up somewhere, and we are back with our regular YouTube live program, the watch list at Magenta Trade. We teach you how to grow your portfolio using option trading strategies. We explain in simple terms how you can participate in the world leading companies with a fraction of the amount you'd need as normal investment. The vast ocean of a stock market, there are plenty of opportunities to gain from the movement of share prices every day. However, market is unpredictable, volatile, and sometimes complex to understand. In order to be successful, you need a disciplined, rule-based approach developed over a long period of experience in the market and focused on building a long-term portfolio to protect your hard-earned money. With that introduction, let's get started with today's session, the watch list on July 13. First, our disclosures. All our discussions at Magenta Trade are solely for educational and information purposes only. We are not investment advisors, and you should consult a financial advisor before making any investments. Options trading involve exceptional gains, but at the same time, they pose inherent risk. Past results are no guarantee of future gains. For more disclosures, you can visit our website www.magentatrade.com. Quick words about me. I'm Shan. I've been actively trading for more than 15 years now. I have turned my personal trading experience and passion into professional coaching, and we have started this website, magentatrade.com. My favorite areas of coaching are trade management and money management, and I have experienced immense potential of trading options based on stocks and ETFs, and I help you understand how they might help you build a steady and reliable retirement income stream. As a coach, I focus on a daily routine, follow simple rule-based strategy, use simple tools to enter and exit the trades, and manage your positions in 15-20 minutes every day. Okay, let's get started with one of the earnings report that we earlier published in our website. Delta Airlines. And Delta Airlines reported their second quarter June 2022 earnings of $1.44 per share on revenue of $30.8 billion. The expectation was $1.71 per share on revenue of $13.5 billion. And revenue grew 94% year on year. But obviously, probably the market expected more than that. The stock is currently down by 5.5%. The company said it expects third quarter revenue of $12.69 billion to $13.19 billion. However, the market expectation was for the third quarter $13 and $13.36 billion for the quarter ending September 30th, 2022. No need to introduce Delta Airlines over there. With an operating revenue of $13.8 billion, the company made a good progress in restoring operational reliability to Delta's leading standards in July. Generated double-digit June quarter operating margin. Expect double-digit operating margin in September quarter as well, and meaningful full-year profitability. As you can say, that things have normalized to some extent after the year 2021. So in terms of year-on-year growth, definitely there has been tremendous growth. However, probably that's not enough, or that's not in expectation with the market, and that's and also it is not up to the level of the pre-COVID as such. The company said they are on track to achieve 2024 targets of over $7 adjusted earnings per share and $4 billion worth of free cash flow. Operating income of $1.5 billion with operating margin of 11%. earnings per share $1.15. Operating cash flow $2.5 billion. Total debt and finance lease obligations of $24.8 billion. In terms of June quarter 2022 adjusted financial results, operating revenue of $12.3 billion, 99% recovered versus June quarter 2019 on 82% capacity restoration. So it's still only 82%. There are 18% more to be achieved of the pre-COVID level. Okay. Operating income of $1.4 billion with operating margin of 11.7%. The first quarter of a double-digit margin since 2019. Free cash flow of $1.6 billion after investing $864 million into the business, payments on debt and finance lease obligations of $1 billion. Delta's president, Glenn Hornstein, said with growing demand across our network in the June quarter, we recaptured higher fuel prices and delivered adjusted revenue recovery of 99% with unit revenues up 20.5% versus 2019. We also delivered another record quarter of American Express co-brand remuneration, up 35% from the June quarter 2019, reflecting growing brand preference and further diversification of our revenue base. Okay, let's look at some of the other news in the market, and let's straight jump back to our chart trading view. And the big news for today is inflation rate 9.1% year on year, highest in 41 years, reported earlier today, this morning. And that is probably a big shock to the market. However, probably to some extent it was expected. Maybe Fed would be now forced to continue their journey of interest rate hike, maybe with another 75 basis points. There is another news flashing there. Netflix has now partnered with Microsoft on an ad-supported subscription plan. I'm not sure exactly the details. I'll find out quickly, but that is another breaking news over there. Microsoft has the proven ability to support all our needs. So that's what Netflix Chief Operating Officer Greg Peters maintained in the statement. As we together build a new ad-supported offering, more importantly, Microsoft offered the flexibility to innovate over time on both the technology and sales side, as well as strong privacy protection for our members. The streamer announced in April that it was planning on rolling out an ad-supported tier after years of resisting the move. The offering has a lot of profit potential for Netflix as it works to sign up more users. We are expecting Netflix is releasing their earnings on next Tuesday. So that would be interesting to watch. Previously, they mentioned they'll probably lose another 2 million subscribers during the second quarter. So that's the Netflix news. We'll come back to that, but let's first go to the market as such. In general, S&P 500 is currently up by 4%. Earlier, it was significantly down by almost 50 points from the yesterday. Today's low was as low as 3759. And yesterday it closed at 3818. Yeah, so more than 60 points over there. Now it has recovered all that, and it is back now in the positive. However, still shy of that trend line over there. So as we discussed on Friday, it touched that top high, and then on Monday, from Monday onwards, it started retreating from that trend line. So I'm not sure when it will go to that lower band in this Bollinger Band, but somewhere it will be there. So the lower band is today at 3677. So that's another 150 points. Let's see, whether it goes out slowly or it it goes in one trading session itself. The DPO is still in the negative, minus 121. DPO is a detrended price oscillator over there, and in general, overall, it is the S&P 500 is still below the 30 days weighted moving average, which is this curvy line here, the big line, which is the 30 days weighted moving average. Okay. Now, in terms of other indices, Dow is down by 70 points, and Nasdaq is up by 12 points at this moment, 0.1%, 11,277. Yeah, almost equal to yesterday's close. Dollar index is down by 0.26%, and VIX volatility index is down by 2% after yesterday's rise. Actually, the rise of last 2 days. On Monday as well, it rose by 6%, and then yesterday also it rose significantly. Gold is up by 0.6%, silver is up by 1.8%, oil is marginally up 0.8%, still below $100. Euro US currency. So as you can see, euro touched almost parity, like complete parity, but now it's just up by 0.3%. Still 73 pips above the US dollar. And so that's very interesting. Let's have a look at where euro is. It's down significantly. If you look at maybe see here, the high, it went up to 1.23 there, 13th January 2021. So it is 23%, like, if you can say down by almost 20% over there, the euro currency. And if I, 1.25 there, somewhere around 2018. And from there, it fell to this level of 1.08. And then it again went up to 1.22 or 23. And from there, now it is almost at par, or it is at par with the US dollar. But I have not seen at this level ever, actually. Euro is always significantly up. When I used to trade earlier, nowadays I'm not trading. It was almost at 1.5 or more than that. Yeah, I was probably trading at these levels, 1.4, 1.3, and on all those levels. Yeah, but I stopped a long time back. I moved into more of these options nowadays. Okay, so that is it. I'll just. Okay, now this looks better. Okay, Bitcoin is still below 20,000, and Ethereum is up by 5% today, actually. That's good. And we'll come to the individual stocks. So let's look into some of the news items in the stocks. The first one is Twitter. Twitter, we closed our position because it's nowhere going to achieve the previously proposed acquisition price of Tesla. So Tesla is no more occurring, or Tesla, or it was more or less, I think, Elon Musk actually. It was not Tesla as such, but obviously, it most of the income, or you can say the stake, comes from Tesla for Elon Musk. So Tesla was indirectly involved, but the acquisition was more from Elon Musk, from his personal account. Anyways, so Elon Musk, has mentioned that he's not no more interested in buying Twitter, and all this probably drama or whatever it was, it has ended now. Now the end game for Twitter is to recover that $1 billion of, you can say, the contractual obligation between Elon Musk and Twitter. If he does not complete the acquisition, he has to pay this compensation of $1 billion for all this disturbance that he has created. And so now Twitter has sued Elon Musk for that. So that will increase the um, cash reserves whenever that is received. It may take just 1 month, or it may take years to come. But in general, now Twitter has probably a new direction, that, or you can say, confirmed, reassured their, whatever changes they did in the last couple of years, that they would continue to do that, and there won't be any interference from Elon Musk. Probably he's still in the board, I guess, and I'm not sure, because he has still got 10% of the stake. So I'm not sure whether he's planning to quit that or not. But the stock is up today by 8%, and probably there would be some more news in the going forward. Twitter said that Musk's conduct during his pursuit of the social network amounted to bad faith. Um, and Yeah, so that's about it on Twitter. Let's look into Unity software. Unity software, it is on in our store watch list, and it is currently down by 17%. The interactive software company announced a merger agreement with app software company Iron Source in a $4.4 billion all-stock transaction. Unity also cut its full-year revenue guidance. Shares of Iron Source soared more than 45% on the news. So, Iron Source. That's interesting. Iron Source is up by 54% today. Wow. What's the market cap of Iron Source? $3.5 billion. And okay, Unity Software is $9.76 billion. Iron Source is, after this jump of 50%, it is $3.5 billion. So that is probably they were around only 2 point some billion dollars. S&P 500 is more or less flat. I'm changing the graph. S&P 500 here, and Unity Software here. So yeah, so Unity Software is down by 17%. There's another company called Stitch Fix. Up by 18%. Bill Gurley of Benchmark Capital, who also sits on the board of the clothing company, announced that he had bought 1 million shares of the stock, adding to his previous stake of 1.22 million shares. Gurley paid an average price of $5.43 for the stock, according to an SEC filing. So total number of shares. Probably if we look overview, total number of shares is 108 million out of that 1 million. So earlier he had 1.22 million shares. Now he has got another 1 million. So 2 million shares out of 108 million shares. But floating shares outstanding is 74 million. So that is currently 78 million, let's say. So it is still only about 3% of his holding, of the company's holding, company's shares. Okay. So he has got 3% of the shares. That was what I was looking at. Okay. Delta Airlines, we already discussed. Fasenal. Fasenal today announced their results. They reported an earnings per share of 50 cents, more or less as expected, and revenue is $1.78 billion. So the company reported their second quarter, June 2022 earnings, 50 cents per share, and revenue grew 18% year on year. Fastenal company, a leader in the wholesale distribution of industrial and construction supplies, except for share and per share information as okay. Okay, let's look at the comparison. Net sales is up by 19.1%. Daily sales is daily average sales is up by 18.1%, and gross profit is up by 20.6%. Earlier, the gross profit in was $1.34 billion. Currently, it's $1.62 billion. Operating and administrative expenses is up by 17.9% year on year. Operating income is up by 24% year on year, and earnings before interest and taxes is up by 24.2% year on year. Diluted net earnings per share is up by 23.5% year on year. Okay, the stock is currently down by 6%. As you can see here, after the earnings, the stock is down by almost $3, 6%. Okay, now let's go back to some other news. Gap. GPS. Gap is down by almost a percentage. There's a downgrade in the ratings by Deutsche Bank. The firm cited execution issues at the company, the increased promotional environment of retail, and the departure of CEO Sonia Singhal as reasons for the downgrade. In general, let's check. The semiconductor companies or the chip companies are up today. AMD is currently up by 2.3%. Okay, let's start looking at individual companies. Advanced Auto Parts is up by 1.15%. Apple is more or less flat. Let's check in terms of volume. Apple. The volume is significantly down. Another hour of trading is remaining. Yesterday, the volume was a bit higher, but today the volume is below the 10 days average. Accenture is down by 0.1%. Similarly, the volume is lower. ADI is up by 0.8%. Earlier, it was significantly down. Analog devices. Akamai Technologies is down by 1.1%. Amazon is up by 1.4%. The volume is down again significantly. Arista Networks is up by 0.4%. And Applovin is down by 3.6%. The volume is almost at a 10 days of average. So there is a significant probably selling there. Activision is down by 0.2%. It's currently at 76.34. It has been moving around that range, and probably it will take another month or so, or maybe it will take up to September to decide for the company, the competition watchdog in the UK on the acquisition deal by Microsoft. Okay. Bumble is down by 3%. Blackstone is down by 2.7%, and Citigroup is down by 1.2%. Salesforce is down by 1.6%. Chewy is up by 3.7%. I'm just checking the bigger numbers. DocuSign is down by 1.5%. I'll remove this drawing. I'm not sure. This drawing I will remove. Okay. Enphase is up by 2.8%. A lot of companies are still down as of now. Google is down by 1.6%, so it's almost down by 5%. They're going to announce their earnings on 26th of July, and the split of the shares is this Friday, I think. 18th of July is Monday, isn't it? So basically, after Friday, the splitting of the shares will be completed, and I'm expecting the price in general to be up by at least between 3 to 5% after the splitting. So that is the expectation. IBM is 0.9% down. MACD is up by 0.8%. Netflix is up by 2.1% on that news. Nvidia is up by 1.3%, and Qualcomm is also up by 2.6%. That semiconductor companies. Tesla is up by 3%, maybe related to the semiconductor news or the market in general. So that's about it. Workday is up by 1.2%. Okay, let's look at our trading account there, just to check the position on the S&P 500. These are the two trades currently going on. One is with an expiry date of 5th of August. We have a bear call position 4050, 4070, and currently it is at profit of $112. And remember, this is with an investment of just $2,000 or even less, you can say, actually $1,600. Because we got the $3.96 in credit. So $396 we receive on that trade when we enter, and the margin requirement is for almost $2,000. So 2,000 less to $400, $1,600 trade, and we are already at a profit of $120. So I'm looking for maybe another profit of another $80 or so. Let's see when we can get that. The another position of on S&P 500 is expiring on 29th of July. That position is also at a profit of $112 now, and similarly investment was $1,600. Salesforce, we have a position 155, 150 that's expiring this weekend, or you can say this Friday. This Friday is the expiry day, so probably it will end in positive. Apple is 125, 120. I'm not going to close the two of these. This is just 2 or 3 trading days left, so I'll try to get the full potential over there, full profit. Normally I book profit at 50%, but this time I'm just holding it. Overall it's all right. Like as of now, it doesn't look that bad. Okay. Tesla is up today. So that is so these are the 4 positions that we are currently monitoring now, based on our trading. The paper trading account. Okay, so with that, we come to the end of today's show. Probably we'll take some more positions tomorrow. I'll just jot them down, which ones I'm interested in. Maybe we'll take up positions in 3 or 4 companies. Okay, in this paper trading account. Thanks a lot for joining today, and we'll be back tomorrow. And please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also, if you are not following us on the social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, please do follow us there for the market updates. Thanks a lot for joining in, and we'll see you tomorrow, same time, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you. Bye bye.